should.
Yes, I have two paired. Yes. I've got you.
You got it?
I got you.
Okay.
Yay. Thank you, everybody, for working together as a team here to get us up and running right this morning. We appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. I just got notice on you calling on angels on YouTube, and no, I think Pam said no on Facebook right now. Oh, paired, she's on YouTube. She's on your YouTube. Okay.
All right, let me look and see why.
Okay, I'm trying to see. Sorry, I'm hitting buttons. So let me get rid of the Tuesday night class as well. Yeah. Here it goes.
Well, it shows as on, so maybe.
Okay, good.
Okay,
It's
Pam
up
says
now.
I'm on Facebook. Okay, it should be all on then.
Yay, we're up. Sorry about that. And I had technical difficulties this morning trying to get back on to my new browser and all. What? Somebody's having a hard time saying things. I'm getting choked up. I hope that's not you, Brian. It's got to be Brian because he's the only one we've got on the list to read. Woo!
Okay. Pam says her job is done.
Thank you, Pam. You do your job well. We really appreciate you. Oh, while we're doing this and trying to get everything cleared up, even my throat. Let's see. Let's get on here. And Miss Bonnie, could you please explain what's going on YouTube?
Will. For someone in the first 100 subscribers to my channel will win a free reading. The requirements are, of course, that you hit the subscribe button, that you watch a video, a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. Every time you do that, your name goes in the hat. And once I get to 100, I will pull a name out and notify that person and post their name. So someone, I think we're around 70 subscribers, and so we've got 30 more to go.
Okay. Well, I know you were at 78 last time I looked, so let me get a quick look on there to get some updates. Yeah.
Let's see what we got. La 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 la. 69.
69. I thought you had more than that. Dang it.
No, I think it was 68 the last time.
You're right. It was 68. So you got one more. Yes. Okay, good. Well, we're going in the right direction. However, we do need you guys' help. So, Brian, you're the only one on so far that I could see. Who else we got coming in?
Like and
yes.
On angels.
Yeah.
Thank you, Don.
And I'm going to hit the commercials. I know we have Brian in, and hopefully we'll get some more coming in soon. But Brian, you'll be the first one when we start the read. So if you can hold on a few more minutes, we'll get right there. Okay, but let's go to graphics real quick. Here we go. Well, whoops! I tried to hit more, but it went go. Okay, we'll take it.
Trying to down a
That's okay. Well, you'll be able to do that in just a second. This is a thank you to Dawn. Pam, I don't have a graphic for you yet, but if you start a business or Etsy or anything, let me know and I'll add you to this. Here we go. Why isn't it working for me?
Good morning, we're back. I'm back. So who else have we got? Oh, Brian wants to know how his relationship is going so far. Will you tell us?
Brian,
How's it going
this
for
is
you? What you're asking for is how is it going for her?
well, we can't tap into somebody else without their
Yeah.
permission. However, Brian, isn't this what we talked about last week? Is this the one that is an on and off relationship? She kind of, I don't know the terminology, ghost or
Boy, you can remember. I can never remember what I've said.
yeah. And we thought that you needed to find somebody else. So did you find somebody else as quickly? If so, were you ready for it? That's my question. So why don't you go ahead and read, and I'm going to check the pendulum on this and check to see about his relationship, since he's the only one besides Lewis, Pam, and Don.
All right, let's see.
What's going on.
Brian Savage wants to a relationship. We're gonna go generic with a relationship. Angels and spirit guide for your guidance. We're talking to Brian Savage about relationships. What's about his relationships? Wow, celebration of love is coming. Got 3 of Cups. Okay, what can you tell us about Brian Savage's relationships? It's a love reading. Something flipped. Okay. Been reassessing it, trying to figure out how to make it better. No, I'm not taking that many cards at a time. Angels and spirit guides, 1 card at a time, please. Thank you for your guidance. This is Brian Savage on relationships. What can you tell me? Brian Savage on relationships. Guidance, I caught that. Wow. Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Are you Cancer? Do you know a Cancer? You have water in your chart? What else we got? No? Okay, well, I got the Queen of Cups. That's a Cancer, major Cancer card. And it's all about unconditional love. She's the mother of the zodiac, very nurturing. Angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance. What else can you tell us about relationships for Brian? Brian, have you had your astrology chart done? Have you ever looked at your natal chart? Where is your moon? We've got delayed happiness here. Oh, man. Delayed happiness. You need to look for the positive light. Rethink a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rethinking is a good idea. Angels and spirit guides. Any last cards for Brian Savage? Relationships. Cards for Brian Savage. Relationships. Angels and spirit guides. Thank you. Ooh, okay. I gotta get a card off the floor just a minute.
Okay. Take your time.
Love it when they do that.
Yes. Hey, they just want to make sure you're paying attention. That's all.
Well, that's interesting.
What you got?
Well, that was the Four of Wands.
Ooh.
Yeah. However, before we get to the Four of Wands, I've got a Death and Rebirth card. Okay, let's put this in order. We're going to stop with 6 cards. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Knight of Swords. Okay, we have a celebration in love. We've got the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of Cups. However, being that it's a number 3 can also represent a third party. Okay, so there may be somebody else involved. Not saying that there is, just that that's always a possibility anytime you get a 3. 3 of Cups, however, is a celebration in love. It can also be a gathering of friends. Okay, so it'll be different for everyone, and for you, I'm not sure how. 7 of Pentacles is telling me that you've been reassessing the whole thing, and we know that because you've been here telling us that. But we have the Queen of Cups, so I don't know. Maybe this is the new person that you're going to get. That's major Cancer energy, very loving, caring, nurturing, unconditional love. Mother of the Zodiac is how I refer to her, and you're looking at one. So whoever it is may be Cancer or may have a Cancer moon. Important to distinguish those things. Now, you've got the Sun card. However, the Sun card's in reverse, saying that things are going to be delayed. You got, after this reverse Sun card, you've got the Death card. Now, don't get afraid of that. That means something's ending and being reborn. Okay? So a chapter's ending, a chapter's beginning, that kind of thing. It's not the 10 of Swords where, I mean, it's gone. This is a rebirth, a transformation. Mm-hmm. The good news for you is what you want. 4 of Wands is the last card that I got. 4 of Wands for me is the marriage card. There are several cards in the deck that are all about relationships and commitment. This is the one that is specifically saying marriage. It's a very stable card. Think of 4 legs on a table. It's very stable. It's family and marriage and everything getting put together. I don't see it happening today, and I'm not sure it's going to be with the person you're talking about. I get the sense that she's not ready.
Do you get a sense of newness for this?
Yeah, I get a sense of this. There's a new person coming in. That's the sense I get. Because I think right here is where you're at. You're at the 7 of Pentacles. You're reassessing things, going, something's not right. Why is this happening? You're going to figure it out. And somebody new is going to come in. And I really think that's the Queen of Cups for you. Unconditional love, mothering, nurturing, caring, taking care of home, that kind of thing. And that might be your 3 of Cups, your celebration of love. However, like I said, that 3 of Cups always concerns me because it's a 3. It can mean so many different things. The sun in reverse just means that this isn't happening today. Okay. And something is being transformed for you. It could be you. You might be the person being transformed. Okay. But you do have your Four of Wands coming. Now, if you'll give me a moment, let me see if I can get anything about this psychically. I still get a really strong sense that this is done, something new is coming. I don't get a sense of anything but that.
Yeah.
And that, for me, I would say the best thing to do is just accept it for what it is. Okay. Honor somebody's choice. This is the choice they've made. That's okay. I'm moving forward. Okay. And as soon as you let it go, there we go. As soon as you let that go, so once you let something go, it makes space for something new. There you go. There are so many things. Positive affirmations are very important. About self-love, self-care, letting that go, attracting unconditional love. You've got to be open to it. And if you're chasing something else, you're not open to it. More you think about somebody else, the more you're keeping a cord. There's an energy cord that you've got towards them. You need to cut that. Let them go, okay? And once you let that go, cut that cord, pull your energy in, it makes open space for something else and allows you to show to the universe that you're ready for something else. Nobody's going to come in if you're still fooling around with someone else. Okay.
Yeah. If you're still waiting to hear from that person.
Yeah. If you're still waiting on somebody, nobody else is going to come in.
They're not going to.
I hope that helps you. I really send you blessings and positive energy, and totally say, cut that cord, let them go. That doesn't mean they can't come back. Okay. But the more you focus on it,
it's wasting your time.
Open. Yeah, you're wasting your time. You really are. Take it from somebody who has done that. So
yes,
let it go. Huh, yeah, everybody's been there. But really, you're just wasting your time. You are worth something better than that. You are worth somebody making you a priority. I always say, I must be your priority. I am not an option. So focus on that.
And I'm not playing second fiddle to anything.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You've got to honor.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, if you want to soar, if you want to really fly, you first must learn how to love yourself.
Self-care. You have to look in the mirror. And I mean, I remember a day where I would go in my bathroom mirror and I had yellow sticky notes all over with positive affirmations. Every time I went in there, I had to tell myself those affirmations. And it sounds silly sometimes, but that helps. It works. So do it. Learn to love yourself, put yourself first. Then that puts out the energy that you are worth that, and somebody that honors that will come in. When you put out to the world that I am an option, I just want somebody, that's what you're going to get.
Somebody. And they're not going to be worth your time or effort to put into it. You've got to put enough time into yourself. But you also want a partner that is going to be reciprocal that you guys will be balanced.
Exactly.
So don't mean to add to this, but
let
just
it
trying
go.
to help you.
Let it go.
Yeah, I can put that back up.
Well, I could sing, but not sure everybody wants that.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. I thought it was fine. But here's one of the affirmations. This is Bonnie's that she says, Bonnie.
Abundance flows to me from all sources, seen and unseen. All my wants and needs are met. Amen.
And that's love is included in abundance as well.
Yes, absolutely. It's not financial. It's love. It's self-care. It's everything. And I'm struggling here trying to get this. There we go.
Okay.
I need my incense so I can clean the cards.
My bathroom mirror has one sticky. What are you grateful for? Then I start listing. Yes. Thank you,
That's
Pam,
good
for that.
too. But I would add some other things about yourself. I am worth, I am loved, I am lovable. Just everything you can think of. Cover your mirror.
And also, there's a lot of good heart chakra affirmations. That's where I got a lot of mine from. Just Google any of those heart chakra cleansing, any of the chakra cleansings. But when you're talking about love, you definitely want to work on the heart chakra because as you're working.
You want to take me off screen for a minute? I've got an issue I got to tend to.
Okay. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. And I'll just my things. And yes, $10, I did see you in and got you on the list too. Brian, I hope what we're both saying to you helps you. So we were able to concentrate a lot of our time with you this morning, Brian, because we need you guys to share, like, subscribe. We don't have too many people coming in other than those we know. And I do want to say hello to Alicia Black and Cat Camp that are watching as well on Facebook. Oh, Maryam, good to see you. We were just wondering where you were. You're usually the first one in. So nice to see you. We'll add you to the list. And $10 is next, of course, since he was the second one in. And Brian, again, I hope that helps a lot. Let us know how things go with you. Hopefully we'll hear from you next week that you've let go and that you're working on yourself because you have to be ready for that. What was it? Queen of Cups coming in?
Yes, Queen of Cups is coming in.
Yeah, so your Queen of Cups is coming. And I don't know when your birthday is or anything, but you're probably the king of, I don't know. He's not a Cancer. We already know that, right? He's not a Cancer. So
I get a sense that he's a water sign, though. Are you a Pisces or Scorpio? Why can't I get? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Well, maybe he's gone.
He might be.
Yeah.
He was here a little while. But Maryam is in while you were gone.
Okay.
She popped in. But $10 is next. And yes, $10 is my brother. $10, I pulled some cards for you. Because I don't want to read you cyclically that much because of the fact that I know you too well. And I'm afraid I'll get my ego in there or my sisterly love.
You know.
What was that? It's hard to read.
So hard to people you know.
Yeah. Well, and like I think I've said before, is that my brother was brought up with 4 mothers, 2 sisters, a mother and a stepmother. So I don't want to be his mother anymore, obviously. Definitely enjoying being his sister. So that's why I try not to read him psychically. I mean, when he calls and says, "Where are my keys?" Yeah, whatever comes to mind, I let him know. And I've been right a little bit. So, but he's also learning. His intuition is getting better. And he was at Tuesday night's class last night. He wasn't the week before. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get you in too. But okay, let's go to his reading. The first one is Angel of the Night Sky, number 32. And immediately when I pulled this card, the first thing I thought of, Bob, was your balcony. Standing on your balcony, looking to the western sky over the ocean. So I don't know what's going to be in that sky, but you definitely need to spend some time stargazing. And I don't know where the moon is going to show up in your area come the 3rd, but that is going to be a super moon. It is the full buck moon for July.
Full buck.
Huh? What'd you say? Oh,
Never mind.
10 buck, full buck. Yes, it is. Yeah. So this must be your moon. So definitely look out the sky and see if you can find the full moon on the 3rd. Now it's going to be fully full on the 3rd at 4, I think it was 39 or 30. Yeah, 39 Pacific time, Bob. So I'm sure you're going to have enough darkness in the western sky. If it's up, you'll be able to see it really well. But you might want to check where it's supposed to be positioned. 10 buck moon. Yes, there you go. A 10 buck full moon. 10 buck full moon. But also, I know I've mentioned this, there is a portal being opened that day as well. So I'm going to give you more information in a couple days.
Yeah, and then we're going to go through to the 7th.
Yes. Things are picking up. There's a lot of energy. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but man, it's growing. Okay, so pay attention to the sky. The next one I got is, I think, something you definitely need, is the Angel of Clarity. Things are going to become more clear to you. And it popped in over the next 7 days. So clarity. I mean, it should even escalate after that, but they're saying over the next 7 days, the clarity will be there. Okay, the next one is Angel of Encouragement. Encourage you to continue the path that you're on. You're making leaps and bounds progress. It's just tremendous how far you've come in just 2 months or 1 month. So keep up the good work. Yeah, I know you're hearing and feeling so much more than you paid attention to before. Now you know that they had been there all along trying to talk to you, and hopefully they're getting more and more clear as the Angel of Clarity is bringing in even more clearness to you. Why are you on twice? Okay, never mind. We'll keep going.
I'm
okay.
I'm having technical problems.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you want me to turn this one on too?
In a minute.
Okay, you tell me. All right. Any feedback, 10 buck or Brian? Anything? We're getting your next, Miriam. Okay, anything? There is a delay. I'm trying to find out. Are we frozen, guys?
Uh-oh, are we having a problem?
There's a slight delay. I'm going to get out and come back in. It looked like we were frozen a minute, but yeah, it.
Oh,
not
she
frozen.
says
Okay. I'm going to go get out and come back in though, because yeah, I'm way behind. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
people.
sure what's going on. Okay, you're good. Okay, thank you guys. All right. So sounds good. So blessed. Yes, we
Okay,
so we got
turn the
what?
first one off and keep the second one.
Okay, I'm turning off the second one and I turned off the first. Is that better?
Okay.
Is that better?
I think I'm trying.
We're going
Okay.
sideways, upside down.
Well, I was losing for some reason. Uh-oh, what happened?
More
Okay.
technical. Oops, there she goes. It went off completely. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, there she's back again.
Good grief. This technical stuff. For some reason I'm losing the charge on the other thing. On the computer, I don't know why it won't keep the charges plugged in. So I'll have to figure that out later.
And hello, George. Nice to see you in too. And Bridget McClymans is on. I almost said her maiden name. We've got feedback from your side.
Okay, let me see what I can do here.
Okay.
That might help. Does that help?
Oh, sure. Anyone know the member who is a art teacher and recently announced pregnancy? And I'm hearing echo from your side.
I'm hearing it too. Take me off screen and I'll fix it.
Okay, thanks. This is fun. Yes. Sorry to jump in, but Spirit wanted me to let $10 know. Okay, did you want to get on? Because you can always log in, Don, and tell him what you want to tell him. Yes, Bonnie went to the dark side, but you can always hop in if you wanted to. Please do. I know $10 would love to hear what's going on. Oh, she's back. Well, she asked me to turn it on. Okay, there she is. Okay.
All right. Now, is the echo gone?
Yes, it is gone. Very good.
I figured it out then.
Okay. Don knew you were back before I did. But Don, did you want to come on? He has a message for $10, but
Oh, well, bring him in.
well, yeah, I don't know if he's going to log in or not, but I want to hold off going past $10 if
there's a message, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he says okay. He's logging in. Yay.
Yay. We're going to have Dawn on. I'm so excited. So Norn Mystic Tarot. Okay. I am going to go to graphics while he's logging in, just so he can get on in a minute. And this is almost an intro for him. I removed your other one just in case he needed some more room in here, but I don't see him in yet. Oh, what do we've got as far as, no, just point to the previous messages I typed about 2 minutes ago. Actually, the Empress card announced it on Tuesday night. Okay, a pregnancy.
Oh.
$10. Please avoid the relationship that is headed towards you. It is toxic. That is his message to you. You probably already saw that. But at 10:49:58, Don said there is a relationship that is heading towards you. So stay away. It is toxic. As far as the member who is an art teacher and recently announced pregnancy, and the class, I'm not sure who that was.
He can't come on.
Okay, why not? You're busy? Okay. Thank you, Dom. He says, not in a private place. Okay. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this live from Starbucks one day. Who knows? I'm old enough to do it. Oh, sorry. I think that's funny. We were thinking about it last Friday, finding someplace, some quiet restaurant to do live from, but didn't amount to that. Anyway, Mary Ann is next.
Okay.
So let's get it. Didn't see much of a question from her, but we do show that she's the only other person in the chat right now.
Okay, Marianne. Marianne, what's your last?
Mary's her first, Am is her last.
Oh.
I don't know what her question is. I didn't see a question yet. I just saw that she was in.
Angel Spirit guys.
Oh, she wasn't there last night. Oh, okay. The pregnant art teacher was not there last night. Okay. Wow. Names are rushing through my head. We won't discuss that if they're not present to discuss it, obviously. So we'll text you later. And I did put Don did put you on the list, the chat list, just so you know. And Bonnie, you're there too. I think you know that.
Okay. Angels and Spirit guys.
No question, please. You don't want cards today? She's been working on herself. I felt it yesterday. Do you get a feeling? What do you get a feeling on psychically? How do you feel about that?
Marianne.
You want cards. Okay. Not a question, just cards.
No.
But okay, go ahead.
What I was seeing was just a blank slate, and then it was like being in. So, I mean, if you are working on yourself, that could apply. It'll be you.
Yeah. Your microphone isn't doing real well. It's clicking out. But Miriam, that's a good thing. She's seeing psychically that you are a blank slate, so that you are your creator. You get to choose your path. Well, you're on the right path, but you get to choose how you want to live your life. That you are making the decisions. That is a very good thing.
Guidance for Marianne. What cards? What does Marianne need to know for her greatest and highest good? Highest good. Ooh. See success. Victory. You have succeeded at something. Receiving accolades. You're strong. Oh, very strong. You've got the strength card. That's Major Leo.
Yes.
So you might have fire in your chart, or maybe you're a Leo, or you know Leo.
You know me, Miriam. Sorry.
You're about to get a message of good news, and I think it has to do with this Six of Swords, a victory. There's something that you have, and you're going to be noticed for it.
Oh, well.
Queen of Wands, 5 passion. She gets things done fast. She makes decisions. She also angels and spirit guides. Just for Marianne for her greatest. Six of Wands. Things are going to get better. You're moving to calmer waters. So, things are about to get really easy, much easier, I should say. You're getting some good news. I see victory. It's just like, look at me. I finally did this. Nice. Yeah, the beginning, a swords, some truth and clarity. Interesting. I see a sun, so it could mean joy, happiness. It could mean enlightenment. It could just finally the sun's coming out from the clouds. Oh, another queen. Queen of Swords. Make clear and concise decisions. She's head over heart. Can come across as cold. Also, gets done. That was out earlier is a creative queen. The cards.
What is it, Willie?
I think that's about all. We've got stuff. I hope that helps. A lot. I just see a lot of success. I see things moving on forward. A lot feeling stronger. That's the way to put that. You're going to get some good news. I'm not sure if you're working on something.
Yeah, Bonnie, you keep breaking up. It's really hard to hear
Um,
you.
Can you hear me better now?
Better now, yes.
Okay. Did she hear any of what I said?
I barely heard it.
Okay, well, it's just that she's got something that she's been working on that is successful. It's her things are moving into calmer waters. Okay. Things are calming down. She's feeling stronger. She's going to get some good news. Um, the sense psychically, she's moving into like a queen energy, and she's got a new start, some truth and clarity coming in. Yeah, queen energy. I've got both Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. I'm not sure what her sun sign is, but that's both air and fire. So fire being Aries, Leo, and Sag, air being Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So she could have those in her chart or have people in her life that are like that. I hope that helps.
Okay. Yeah, she is working on her sign. Nothing more from Maryam yet as far as her sign or anything.
Okay.
But Lewis needs advice on opening up his portal.
Advice on opening up his portal.
Yeah. He had,
Didn't we do this before? That sounds very familiar.
well, we talked about it. I think that's what we talked about him last week, Lewis, or was that just you and me working on that?
I'm thinking, yeah, because
Go ahead, you're breaking up again.
okay.
Oh, she's Pisces.
Water.
Okay. So that's cups, right?
Water. So maybe you've got people in your life or coming into your life that are either fire or air.
Well,
and that's hard for a water sign.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad. I'm sorry this is falling around.
Okay. My question on that, she could have those signs in her Venus, in her chart, her rising or her Venus, how she shows up.
Could be a moon sign. Yeah, she needs to check her chart.
Yeah. So if you haven't, Bonnie, you do those. Is that part of one of your reads that you do, your private reading?
Yes. If I have somebody's name, birth date, time of birth, where they were born, I can pull up a chart and I can tell them all that.
And read that. Okay. Okay. I pulled some for you too, Maryam, real quick, and then we'll work on Lewis's question. But I had to say it early, Lewis, so that I could start putting the question out there. Okay. This is the shadow. It kind of got torn up. Anyway, making a friend and ally of your shadow side is necessary to becoming your authentic self, a key element of true success. And she was talking about success. And what I wrote is what rise, work inwardly with self. Highest self will work as the referee for your human side, your human self, your inner self, and your shadow self. So I got psychically on that. And then the next is the dawn. Do not be discouraged if things look dark and hopeless. The sun rises each day, revealing new possibilities and renewed hope. Okay. You are the dawn. You are rising and bringing in newness for yourself. That's what I got out for this. Okay. Where are we things? As I'm getting back to now, Lewis. And we did talk about this, I think, last week.
Yeah, I know. It really rings a bell. So it's got to
be. Because he and I have been working together.
Okay.
Offline. The first thing I get, and you can go ahead and pull cards if you want, but the first thing I get psychically is bring in your guides, especially your flying guides. I don't know how much I need to articulate on over the airway, but you and I know what I'm talking about. So bring them together because they have to be the ones to help. They are instrumental in opening it. I don't know who your gatekeeper is, if it's one of them, but your gatekeeper needs to be there too. And I'm seeing almost like a circle between your guides that are necessary for this and your diplomatic missions and your gatekeeper, any of your protectors, your oh, I'm not the doctor. Who am I thinking of? One that is familiar with universal law and laws. The guy, the teaching guide that knows about universal laws and different cultural aspects of the different realms. I'll spit it out. So to me, it's like, oh, you're welcome, Miriam. It's like you're in a circle with them, but of course you need to be in meditative state. And sitting there at your altar, facing where the portal is located, and working on it that way. Which archangel? You need to call in angels as well. Oh no, a master.
Ascending master.
Ascending master, yes.
I'd have to look at the list to see which one to call in.
Well, actually, yeah, I don't know about the portals, but the book you and I have, Lewis, the dragon one, points to the Cirrus as being the golden Christ light. So I would definitely call in Jesus. If anybody knows about the golden Christ light, it would be him. So, wow, and I'm getting a lot of goosebumps on that one. I would definitely ask him to come in and help you guys because you're going to be going on missions, and I think he's going to be instrumental in those. And there might be a guardian angel with the means to do that. Now, Metatron is the scribe, so he might have the keys for you.
That was the first one that I thought of was Metatron.
Okay.
But that's an archangel. That's not.
Yes. Right. But the ascending master, something about finishing up the portal and preparing it for opening. But since it's a Cirrus and golden Christ light has to do with Cirrus, that's why the ascending master needed to be contacted too. But yeah, first thing I thought of was an archangel. I just didn't think of the one, and then Metatron's information came up. So I'm glad you got that one too.
Yeah. The only cards that came out was that he's feeling very strong. There's a lot of transformation taking place and a big change about to happen.
Yeah.
The change cannot be avoided. So when something big happens, just go with the flow. If you fight it, it'll be painful. Don't. You've got a tower card. So something big is happening, and it could be the opening of a portal. I don't know. But judgment card is there, and that's the huge transformation. And when it comes to trying to open portals, I am not the person to call. I have one. I just don't know much about them.
But you have one. Now, who was the one
right over there? Yeah.
Who was the one who told you about where your portal was?
My best friend. She's also a medium, a psychic. And she's the one that told me where it was and that it was there. So.
Yeah. I know. So many neat things going on. Oh, and while we were reading you, reading you, Lewis, 11:11 came up at our time. It's 11:13 right now, but just so you know, it was 11:11, so that's definitely a sign as well. And there's an 11:11 portal, and I know this is a 777 portal, but coming up. But there's a song about 11:11 portal, so or a song that Anyway, music. I will send that to you via the phone, and hopefully you'll have that. I really like turning it on when I'm trying to relax and get focused. So maybe that'll help you as well. I hate to be the one to tell you, but we don't have anyone in the chat other than ones we read, unless we want to read Dawn or A5 Says or Pam, but they didn't ask. So
Yeah, that's okay. We'll just move on, I guess.
yeah, we just made 1 hour.
And that's fine. You know, every week is going to be different.
Yes.
We just need people to share.
And next week is going to be huge energy because of the portal opening.
Exactly.
And we're going to be in the middle of it. We're going to be in on the 4th. So we don't know what's coming our way, but we know it's going to be good, and the universe has our back. So as we have our cards that said the universe has our back. And the one I pulled, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love.
That's good.
So that's for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Get your rest. Yeah, we're going to need it.
Yes, we're all going to need it.
Mm-hmm. And it could be that people are traveling this week. A lot of vacationers. I know my kids are all on vacation. So
I wonder why Love Riot, who is me, is thanking me.
I don't know.
That's cute.
Did you do that?
No, I did not do that.
Really? Well, what it means is somebody is tuned into your Love Riot. It's just saying that they're coming through there, I guess.
I don't know.
That's different.
Yeah. And they've got my picture. We'll have to check that out. So be careful, anybody. I do not request or solicit readings. So if you're getting anything from Love Riot today or in the next few days, get a hold of me. Oh, Lewis I should have known Lewis. He's a partner of mine, and he hasn't been on in so long. Sorry, Lewis. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for being on there, Lewis. You got me scared there for a second. But yeah, I should have realized it. Oh, hi. Did you want a reading, Georgette? I'm going to say your full name. She was a friend in high school. And she also did cut my hair for many years. Not lately, but.
What's her last name?
Her last name is McClymans.
McClymans, Georgia McClymans.
Yeah. She married a friend of mine that went to church with me.
Oh, how nice. Yeah. Does she want a reading?
Would you like a reading, Georgette? It won't hurt, I promise.
Well, doesn't want
to. Actually, I'll go ahead and pull cards.
Okay.
Do I want the universe? No. I'm going to give the wild goddess cards for her. And no, these are oracle. They're not. Julian Bonnie, please share with us your journey to the metaphysical. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, we're going to do a quick.
That's a long paragraph.
Well, let's go ahead and pull some cards for Georgette, and then we can talk about our journeys a little bit. Every journey is different, so I'm curious about each of yours.
The journeys are all different.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what we got, George. Woo. I'm sorry. I use your shortened name. Okay. Oh, come on. These cards are not popping. Maybe. Oh, they decided to pop when I didn't expect them to. The critic. Constructive criticism, when asked for, is a gift between friends, but perfectionism, overanalysis, and pickiness do more harm than good. So be the critic if you need to be, but make sure it is constructive criticism when asked for. Okay, that's what I got on that one for you. I know you're an honest person, but, and I've been accused, especially lately, of being very honest and sometimes brutally so, but I'm doing it better and more positive every day.
Good.
Okay. I got, well, that's what the goal is, right?
Absolutely.
I'm definitely a George. Yes, you are definitely a George. That's what I grew up calling you, but I see your name Georgette, so I want to make sure I honored that as well. Okay, the seeker. The meaning of life is to seek ways to give your life meaning. Do so with gratitude, patience, and compassion for both others and yourself. Number 7. And the last one that popped, and this is not meant bad because it is a positive thing as well. Okay, number 33. And number 33 is a very good number. And those are angel numbers, George. And you can look those up either on Google or Five Below has a $5 book that's all about angel numbers, which is fun. It is a fun book to have. The Witch. Beware of your reputation, your influence, and your power to create. Preserve or destroy. Powerful women are often misunderstood. So it's not really calling you a witch per se, but it's saying that you are very powerful and you have the power to create, preserve, or destroy. So, and I know you are a powerful person and you have beautiful grandkids because I see pictures every once in a while on Facebook. Love it. And I love the videos you show as well. So thank you for that, George. And Bonnie, please give us your story.
My story.
Yes.
It's very long. My story starts way back when I was a teenager. The first experience I ever had was an out-of-body experience in the nighttime where your spirit comes up and out and floats. And of course, I was only probably 17 at the time when that happened, or maybe 18. And that just started the curiosity of what was that? How did it happen? Can I make it happen again? It made me realize the freedom and how good it feels to be out of the body. Coming back in the body, it's almost painful. The body is very constricting to the spirit. So that was my first experience. Then the psychic things started kicking in. And the two biggest ones that hit me probably didn't happen till my late 20s, maybe even pushing 30, where I had a very clear as day vision of my neighbor. It was in color. I knew exactly what she was wearing, and I knew that she was pregnant. I knew she was going to have that baby that night and that she was going to need help. Somebody would need to take care of her kids for her. So
it was clear as day, and I got up because I was taking a nap. And I got up and I looked outside my window, and there she was. She was walking out to her mailbox. She was wearing the outfit that I had seen. So I went out to her and I said, Diane, this is what I see. You're going to have that baby. And she said, oh, no. She was a nurse as well. And she said, nah, nothing's happening. And I said, well, okay, just know that I'll be home tonight and I can help with the kids. She said, well, Steve's dad's going to come over. So did you need me to stop for something?
No, you keep going. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So that night, about 9 o'clock, whoa, what happened to me? Hang on one second, folks. She took me, okay. So about 9 o'clock, the phone rang, and it was her husband saying she'd gone in labor and they couldn't get a hold of his dad. So I had to come over and get the kids. I brought them into my home. And like most women, she wanted to chat. And I said, you don't have time. You need to get to the hospital quickly. And about a half hour later, I got a phone call from her husband. They barely made it to the hospital and they had the baby. So that really kind of hit home for me that I had this gift. It wasn't too long after that, though, that I had another picture. And the picture I had then was that there was somebody in a running car that was inside of a garage. And back then this one was it wasn't in color. It wasn't something that I knew where they were. And I tried to rationalize away, which is what people do in the beginning. Why would I be thinking this? And I wrote it off to something else. And when I came home that day, my neighbor had committed suicide. That scared me. I wasn't sure about this gift at that point. So I quit pursuing it. I kind of tucked it away, went on with my life. I would periodically get messages, but I was really scared. I wasn't sure that I wanted to accept the bad with the good. I spent my entire nursing career dealing with death, a lot of death. And about 9 years ago, I lost my son. And my oldest son, died in a motorcycle accident. And that started me back on the journey. I decided that, I wanted more. I wanted to develop it. So that's what I did. I started talking with him, and he would come into my home. He would give me, when it first happened, he would flicker my lights, turn on the stereo, that kind of thing, which is what Spirit does. And then he would just come to visit. I would get messages periodically. Not too long ago, he came in here, and I wear hearing aids, and the new ones you're able to Bluetooth things. So I always Bluetooth into either my iPad or my iPhone. And I was sitting there one day, and all of a sudden, this music started in my ears through my hearing aids, and I was shocked. But it was a song that I had chosen for his funeral. Oh. So it was very specific. I knew he was there. When I was first in the grieving, and when you're first grieving, you have all of it. It encompasses everything. And I was very concerned because he would always say he's an atheist. He doesn't believe. And so I said, I'm in too much grief to see feathers and pennies and little things. I need a brick. You need to throw me a brick, and I want to know for sure that you are where you need to be in a good place. And I had a house alarm, like ADT security system,
they had a panel on it that would flip down, so it would expose the keypad and you would punch your numbers in. Well, I always left it open because I figured the up and down of the pad would just wear. So I always left it open. Well, that night I went to bed, and when I got up that morning, the panel was closed and I lived alone. It was very clear to me. It was the message I needed at that time. And that pretty much helped a lot of my grief. Then I moved to Arizona and I started looking for a network. And that's where I found Tina a long time ago. And I worked with it there, and I worked with another group of people. And I had to move to California, and I couldn't find a network there that I trusted. So when I came back, I reacquainted with Tina and accepted the gift and decided that's what I wanted to do. I've received messages from my own spirit guides and my own angels that all of this work I've done with death is preparing me for my purpose. And my purpose is to help people die peacefully. I am to help them transition. And it made a lot of sense to me. I've always had a real interest in death and dying, and I worked with terminally ill patients, so I did a lot of it. So it makes sense now. They want me to be what is called a death doula, an end of life doula. Another word is an end of life care consultant. So that's what I am starting. Calling on Angels is becoming a business, not just for psychic and astrology, but also as a death doula. That's the Reader's Digest version.
That's great, though, and it's nice to know.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody is chatting along this or have us any questions. Does anybody have any questions on any of this that you've heard so far? My question to the four that I'm seeing right now in the chat is that, does any of this resonate with you? Have you had any experiences that you want to explore? Because we actually have a group, our community, our tribe, that we work with. Oh, she says, nice to hear your story, George says. Thank you for your story. Well, I was going to talk more, but I've got a call and it's my son and I don't know what's going on. So.
Well, maybe we should close for the day then, since things are quiet.
Okay. All right. So next time I'll go over my story.
Yeah.
But if anybody does have any questions regarding their own abilities, because we all have them, whether you believe it or not, or whether you want to accept it or not, they're there. And for those of you who do not want to accept your gifts, spirit, God, whoever you want to think of. Go ahead.
Pam had an NDE. I did not know that.
Oh, wow.
I would love to hear your story, Pam, and we'll have to bring you in.
Yeah, sometime. Yeah, let's bring you in next week. That sounds good because we need more of this. But it also helps people to know that you have gifts and you can change your life around. But if you don't pursue them, yeah, you might just lose them. But then again, Spirit and God have a way of waking you up.
Oh boy.
So if you are being urged to listen, I suggest that you listen before, as we say, a 2x4 hits you.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Bricks come and they're not good.
Yeah, you definitely do not want something like that, you definitely want, depends on work, but I'll see you all in class. Oh, that sounds good, Pam. And Pam, maybe we can record you too, and we can add you into our video as well. But George, I'm kind of talking to you because I know most everybody on this chat, except for you and Ben and Maryam, that we are all working towards to no more 2x4. Right. I have a feeling you've had at least one in your life. But also my brother is working on his abilities as well now. So, and he was on earlier, and I let him know that you were on because George actually married one of my brother's best friends. So it's very close relationship at one time and very connected back in high school. So, yeah. So if you'd love to visit with us, George, or just get a hold of me and I'll be able to talk to you, tell you. I'd love to hear your stories too, because I know you've got kids and grandkids, and I know there's a lot of things going on with those. So thank you. Tell him hi. And tell Craig hi too, okay? We miss you both. And maybe we'll see you up at Monastery sometime soon. All right. So I guess we need to get going, and I need to get a hold of my brother and see, not my brother, my son, and see what's going on. And Bob, George says hi, because I know you're on two different platforms. So, okay. Love and light to you.
Blessings to everyone.
And thank you so much for stopping in. We appreciate you. Let's go to, we will see you later.